I don't know if you've looked at the call screen yet, but this is going to be exciting for everyone. And what's great is Jacob, working the phones for the first time ever, apparently thinks that my Philly crush from high school was a large black woman named Dinessa.
or not only that, but also a Greek goddess.
Yeah, I mean, Jacob, you've heard the stories already about this.
Jacob, you get on the microphone. You've been gone.
I've been gone, and I'm answering phones fast and furious.
Because you got to earn your keep back.
Right. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
It's okay. I don't like your new thick mustache attitude.
You're coming in here. You're just proposing to get shaved. You're way too willy-nilly.
It's gonna be so great. We're gonna decorate him up, but it looks like my high school crush
is on the phone.
Is on the phone. Are you ready for that? Should we take this? This is gonna be great.
Yes, we should.
This is gonna be fantastic. Janessa.
Yes.
Yes. What's up? Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
What's going on with you? I'm just kicking it here.
Sleeping over at my friend's house, first watching a bunch of scary movies, drinking beers.
We were just working out, but I heard you were on the phone. So.
Cool. We were just talking about where we're going to go this summer. Possibly going to go to a different country and drink beers.
Let me just put my shirt back on.
This is my friend Dan, and that's Mike.
Hi, Janessa.
Oh, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Christine's here, but she doesn't mean anything to me.
Say hello, Christine.
Hi, Janessa.
Hi, Christine. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
I think we actually briefly met each other backstage at the Impractical Jokers show. But I was probably too physically intimidating.
Oh, it'd be so great if she just hooked up with you, Dan.
No, yeah. I'm like, she's great.
She's a really cool chick, really open.
You're like,
what's going on?
He's been ripping my ass on his talk show.
Well, this is the talk show.
Yeah.
And I've been doing what?
Into it.
I said you've been making me out like I'm a mean girl.
No, not at all. Don't you dare say that.
Oh, yes.
No, not at all. I just said you paid no attention to me back in high school. None.
Like, Jay, that's such a lie.
No, it's not a lie. What it does?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I bet. How many times did I ask you out? Probably 30,000.
Janessa,
he never did.
He never did. Janessa, how you doing? Dan Soder, formerly MTV2's Guy Court. I could probably clean this up pretty quickly.
Shed some light.
Now again, I'm working pro bono on this because I care about a little thing called love, bridging the past. Again, as Jay said, there's nothing between him and Christine. It's all business. Okay,
it's all biz.
It's all kayfabe. All right, we all know what that means. Now, Janessa, you're saying Jay never asked you out. Is that correct?
I don't think I know.
You know for a fact that Jay never asked you out.
There's no way that's possibly
Not
true.
like that growing up. No.
It was not like that growing. You never felt that, Jay?
Really
Entertainment Radio, not right now. You say that.
Hello, he talked about Samantha Montalbani, Melissa Patrizio.
Samantha.
Dude, how great are these names?
If you don't isolate that clip, I will slap you in the mouth with it. All right, so you're saying he was into Samantha.
Samantha Montalbani was nice.
All right.
She was good. But no, Janessa was she was the one. She was the one that I was
and you
all
say that.
through. Oh, yeah. All through high
since
school.
the time I've known you, you've always said Janessa was your biggest crush.
Because it's also a great name to have your high school crush.
Fantastic name. Just like Stephanie Holmes is a great name. My crush.
Or Danielle Coppola.
God, yeah. You just go through real names. It's great. Now,
Samantha Montalbani is a pretty funny one, too.
But, Janessa, do you realize that Jay might have been talking about Samantha, maybe trying to loosen you up to see if you had any feelings for Jay?
Oh, listen, she's right. I gave it a whirl with all the pretty girls, and at least like writing a note to, but none of them said yes, ever.
Ever.
Well, Melissa Patrizio is the one. I tell you, she's the one that melted my sunglasses in a microwave. In the microwave.
It's the greatest story of all time.
It's maybe one of the greatest stories ever.
But who went with you at the Laughing House? Oh, any of them?
It's called the Laugh House. Show some respect for the only black comedy club in Philadelphia. You did go with me, but that was not like.
Janessa, we're going.
She was unimpressed. I think, although it was funny because she went with me way early in open mic times.
That's a terrible time.
When I'm on stage, still going like, "What up? Will you ever talk to a bitch up in a club?"
Was this
taking off my pants days? Probably. Did I get undressed on stage that night?
Oh, God, no.
Okay. Gosh, she's still just keeping it ice cold. But, Janessa, I need to know something. As your Guy Court lawyer, did you ever feel like Jay had feelings for you?
No.
You didn't. You didn't see that at all.
There's no way that's possible.
Did he write you notes, or did he make you mixtapes?
No, he was.
This is my co-counsel, Mike Fenoya. So what were you saying? He didn't make you miss.
No, because he was like a jokester. He would joke about everything.
Well, sometimes
You never took him seriously.
you
ever.
She sure didn't. And she sure didn't take me seriously. No, I absolutely asked you. I remember it's so funny whenever it comes on my iPod because I always laugh about the story. There was like a
I know, Mickey Fish and Pretty Brown Eyes. I heard it.
Yeah, I know you heard it, but there's a gazillion people listening. Probably millions, if I'm guessing.
Janessa, also, can I just say, I'm very impressed with your defense. You almost have a full court press to shut Jay down.
She's almost angry. If I would have asked you out in high school, would we have been going out?
No.
Keeping it real.
Why did you call?
Keeping it real.
That's fantastic. No.
You cut him off too much. You would drive me nuts.
Because why?
Because he cuts you off too much.
Oh, he cuts you off when you're talking, honey. Let's just have a cup of coffee.
Dan, let me talk right now.
Baby girl, I've been doing a show with him for 7 months. If you want to get a cup of coffee and talk about that, we can. Janessa, so there was no shot. Did Jay ever have a chance?
No, I was the fat kid, dude. Yeah, I was the fat kid in school.
I went with the wrong type of guys.
What kind of guys did you go with? Big head,
I
deep
went with
voice?
like the jerks, the
jerks.
The thin guys.
The sleaze bags, the dweebos, the gearheads.
Mm-hmm.
No, there was no gearheads.
Jay was too nice.
Jay was
too nice. Yeah.
Now,
That's...
because Janessa, you have to understand this is a treat that you've called into the bonfire, because oftentimes we try to break down how we were just crushed in high school by girls and why we pretty much developed into the people we are now, harassing the Golf Channel across the hallway.
We've become full-blown degenerates, thank you.
We're bullies, and we just want to know where the root of it is. So my question to you is, so Jay never had a shot, but did you like hanging out with him because you kind of felt like he gave you special attention?
We didn't really hang out. I was in school. It was like school bullshit.
So it was only school bullshit.
Yeah. But this is what I told her after the Impractical Joker show, and she seemed baffled by it, was when she would wear my starter jacket. That was a big thing.
That's a huge thing.
And I would be like, that was all day, just freezing cold all day, but looking over and being like, yeah, keep my baby warm.
My baby girl.
Yeah, I know, but I had my own starter jacket. So.
Oh, man.
I know, that broke my heart. I almost feel like you got that starter jacket just so you didn't have to wear mine anymore.
She goes, there, I finally got one. Now fuck off.
This one smells like McDonald's.
Yeah.
She tied yours around her waist. What advice do you have for the little Jays out there that are trying to impress their little Janessas?
Kill yourself.
Yeah, what could Jay have done differently, Janessa, in high school to make a better impression on you?
Killed the principal.
No, to just be honest and just tell me.
But you said
It wouldn't have worked.
It wouldn't have worked. If you would have been honest, you wouldn't have.
Yeah, but he makes it like I honestly didn't know he felt that way.
You're the only person.
Straight up honest.
You're the only person in all of school that didn't know that.
Everyone else knew.
I told my grandmother that she had a tragedy in her family. I just made up a tragedy in Janessa's family, so she would let me use her credit card to send her flowers for, like, I don't know if it was like Valentine's Day or something, like whatever it was.
Janessa, do you remember getting flowers from Jay?
She doesn't even remember. That's great.
Hold on. Janessa, seriously, you don't remember getting flowers from Jay?
No.
God.
Also, are you eating a hard candy?
Yes, I am. I have a sore throat. I'm sick right now, and I'm still calling in.
You have a Werther's Original in your mouth right now?
I sent her flowers.
That's
and
amazing.
I called like 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later, calling up to be like, "Hey, did you get those flowers?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, I got them a couple days ago. They're great.
They're dead now.
Yeah, they're dead.
They stay.
I didn't water them.
I kept them out front where they left them.
I didn't water them. That was fantastic.
Janessa, I can't believe you don't remember the flowers.
Janessa, if life falls apart for you completely right now and everything goes haywire and you lose your family and they've turned their backs on you, would I have a chance now?
Sure.
Hey! Now, let's sweeten the deal a little bit.
Rock bottom Okerson.
All right. Let's say you go real intervention on this. I mean, the government steps in, takes away your kids, your house.
You're just booting up black tar.
You're somewhere in Delco, just asking for money outside of a Wawa. Jay comes strutting along outside of an Escalade, driving him to a theater show. He's one of the most successful comedians, probably a millionaire now. Does he have a shot?
Well, that doesn't really... I mean, I'm happy for him, and I'm proud of him, but I'm not that type of person that...
Okay, again, you're outside of a Wawa, so you're not...
Let's remember, we are going to change your life. You are outside of a Wawa.
I mean, so we're not talking about right now. You're not sitting there with your, with your Werther's Original.
You don't have your own starter jacket anymore.
Your Ricola is not soothing your throat. Again, you are outside of a Wawa, and you are addicted to hard drugs. Does Jay have a shot?
No.
I think you're going too wishy-washy. You're John carrying us. Because one minute you're saying sure, and then you're saying no.
She said sure if life just falls apart on her.
I mean...
Yeah, but if you have her down in the real dumps, here's the thing. I'm not the guy. I'm not going to get her drugs. Yeah. She's looking for some scrawny weirdo, like that girl in Intervention we were talking about. Yes. She's looking for a scrawny weirdo who's going to, drive around in a camper and get them drugs. Who's that girl?
Who's that girl?
Is that a new chick?
Who's that girl?
We know it's the same one every time, Jake. Yeah, that's the joke. That's the joke.
So we've done it every episode.
if Jay didn't interrupt you during a story outside of Wawa all booted up, then he has a chance?
Oh, excellent point, co-counsel. What if he becomes a good listener?
No, it's Dan that interrupts.
Yeah, but,
I interrupt. Oh, I'm sorry.
Dude, she's trying to break shit up, man.
Janessa, I'm sorry.
Things are getting crazy now.
I get your power now. I get what you do.
Yeah, she's good. It was just so funny. So, 15 minutes into meeting Janessa, I said, Rob May went down with me, another comedian.
Yeah.
You know, Rob. And he was like, he just started laughing. He goes, she still doesn't want to fuck you. He's just like, all right, good. Hang out here and I'll be over there and whatever. Good to see you, sort of.
but
Jay carved Janessa forever into his stomach to wild horses by the Sundays.
I did.
Maybe if you worked your wife good, she wouldn't be all over my stick.
Well, I'm not trying to impress you, Janessa, but since high school, I've had sex 5 or 6 more times.
It's pretty cool.
And I'm pretty good at it now. So
maybe if your stories were more interesting, he wouldn't have interrupted you.
I was
turned
interrupting
the tables.
She said I was doing it. Yeah,
Dan's the interrupter.
I thought you weren't a good listener in high school, and that's why you didn't get a chance with her.
I was a great listener. That's all I was. I was every girl's gay friend.
Janessa, did you talk to Jay on the phone a lot in high school?
A little bit.
On total phone?
A little bit, but I mostly told him in class.
Just in class. Did you ever cheat off him?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't that kind of kid. There was African kids and Asians you could do that off of.
Pretty sure he cheated off of me.
Oh.
I did cheat off you. That's what I would say when I'm just staring at you. You turn around, what are you doing? I go, looking at your test?
Just looking at your test. I've been finished for 15 minutes.
I'm looking at your test under your boobs.
Mm-hmm. Did you keep your answers in between your boobs?
I'm lost in your test.
Well, we were a love that was never meant to be. Well, that's all right. Christine, you're second best.
Hey,
Thanks, Jay.
Silver medal. Janessa, and I won't interrupt your answer this time, but would you say you're proud of Jay?
I told him that too.
Well, see?
And he knows I did. He could deny that shit all he wants.
She is straight up Philly, dude.
I love it.
Cannot take the Philly out of the girl.
Do you smoke?
No.
No, I'm sick.
Oh, yeah, you're sick. She's got the Ricola.
She doesn't smoke. She's a dancer, bro.
But dancers don't smoke?
Mike, stop attacking her!
I don't like how she treated you, man.
No, man.
I want to go back in time and put this together.
This is one thing I will interrupt, is you two fighting.
I just care about him so much.
She gets me wound up, Dan. Why? You got a problem with her? Because she's great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah? Well, maybe you haven't been close enough to smell her hair. It smells like apples.
I believe she uses Kiehl's products. I gotta go. It's everything to me. Janessa, it looks like your life is doing fantastic. You're a dance teacher. You got a super cool husband. Kids, the whole deal. You found the right one. You don't want to be living my life out there, red carpets, wheeling, dealing.
You don't want all the publicity and all the...
I own a dance studio, Jay.
Right.
Oh. What's your studio got to do with me?
Oh, that's pretty good.
I've smoked weed with Coolio once.
What?
I so name everything I did.
I don't know if you're on a little thing called Twitter.
I have Joey Fatone's phone number, and I'll tell you what, if I had that when we were in high school, we would have fucked then. Joey Fatone's phone number, that'd have been huge in high school.
That's massive.
That'd have been massive.
First off, that's a landline.
First off, you have his mansion number.
You have the number of Casa de la Fatale.
I'll be honest, I could just page 2 of the 5 Backstreet Boys right now. Janessa, you're still beautiful, and I love you. Thank you for having me at your fundraiser. I hope you raised a lot of money, and I hope you had a good time that night.
Thanks.
Oh, Janessa, I'm sorry I interrupted you so much.
No, you don't interrupt me. You interrupt him on the show.
I interrupt Jay?
Yeah, enough.
Oh, you're right.
Let me monologue.
I'm going to let you go.
Jesus.
Well, for someone who didn't have feelings for Jay, he just put negative feelings on me.
She's not going to fuck any of us in this room.
She just came out and laid out the whole staff.
Christine, it's up to you. You have to fuck Janessa now and tell us all what it's like.
And start treating her better.
Who, Christine?
Yeah, you.
I treat her fantastic.
He treats her great.
I treat her so good. All body shots. I never show it on the face.
I would say a joke, but I'm afraid of interrupting.
Well, you broke Dan down. Good job,
I
Janessa.
can't even do a voice to get out of it.
Oh, thank you so much for calling, and call back anytime. Keep listening. Hey, if we play a little Pretty Brown Eyes by Mint Condition.
I wanted to see you guys slow dancing.
It's on YouTube.
I don't feel like doing much dancing right now.
You broke Dan down. He's in a corner in the fetal position, holding his knees, rocking back and forth.
I'd probably just cut it anyways.
Mint Condition. Ooh.
I'm feeling better.
Oh.
I'm feeling much better.
Oh, Soda, did she dance so much better than me? She was doing a way too complicated movement. What's this weird drum beat in the background? Are you playing 2 songs at once?
It's a live version.
Oh, I don't want the jazzed up. I don't want them on a cruise liner.
Really?
Live version? Where's that happening? Last
Questlove
week?
sit in on this one?
It happened here at Sirius XM Studios.
Oh, Mint Condition got up here?
I have to go teach class, so I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, Jay.
No, I'm good. Now you've broken down Dan, which makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Janessa, but hey, I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah!
Oh, let's go to break.
Let's go Covenant. I'm going to go break off in the bathroom.
I'm going to watch.
It's the Bonfire.
And I'm not going to interrupt.
It's the Bonfire.
Hi, guys.